people gonna rise like the waters. We're gonna shut this business park down. I hear the voices of my great-granddaughters saying, do not harm this ground.
Good evening. My name is Kristie Smith, and I'm a proud 7th grade science teacher at Abingdon Middle School. Ecology Club. Last spring, we took our ecology club to Anita Sea Light Estuary Center, which is right on Otter Point Creek, and it was amazing to see the kids bring in 100 or more of these little silverfish. They were so excited, and it's just breaking my heart right now to think that that probably is the last time that will happen. Because if this 2.5 million square feet of impervious surfaces is built in the watershed, that's going to be funneling that water straight to Otter Point Creek and the Bush River. We're not going to see those fish anymore. They're already dealing with turbidity problems. Right now I'm finishing teaching the ecology unit where I spend an extensive amount of time teaching about impacts of our watershed on the bay and the climate crisis. Climate change is greatly impacting all of our lives, but disproportionately that of our youth. Did you know 1 acre of forest can absorb twice the amount of CO2 put out by a car annually? The Abingdon Woods are harnessing enough CO2 to balance out 652 cars each year. My students ask me every year, why don't we just solve the climate crisis by planting more trees? Why are we still cutting them down? Pretty common sense questions, but I have no answer, except, as you may have heard, that profits seem to be being valued over people and certainly over nature. I could go into extensive detail about the science behind the need to keep the trees, but I'm going to leave that to my scholarly students who are here tonight. So let me start with the positive. Harford Streams Adventure. I have 2 young boys, now 4 and 1, and in 2017 and 18 we participated and we had a great time exploring all of Harford County's beautiful streams. I have a t-shirt from this experience that lists Barry Glassman's name, showing his endorsement for the program, and I watched his video talking about how much he loves streams. The government loves to promote this activity, as well as funnels enormous amounts of money to agricultural and land preservation, so why not be consistent? Unfortunately, the only consistency here is an apathy towards the southern half of the county. Say the ABP supporters, but I say, why not put the warehouses and already empty ones that exist, which would save money and still allow for the new jobs. The other problem I have with this is that when I looked into warehouse jobs, I found that every position below a managerial role, clerk, associate, worker, handler, etc., pays between $28,000 and $30,000 a year. These jobs are not the ones I'm preparing these young students in front of you for, and not for my own little boys. The ABP is not a project that will uplift the community, and selling it as such is a bold-faced lie. This is a chance to show my students, can you guys stand up for a minute? Sorry to put you on the spot. This is a chance to show my students, the residents of this county, the educators, and the stakeholders before you tonight, that our political process is not broken, and that our voices and the lives of those in Abingdon Woods matter. One of my favorite quotes is a Native American proverb that states, "We don't inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children." Children are here tonight, and it's them we need to consider.
People gonna rise like the waters, gonna shut this business park down. I hear the voices of my great